Dear Eve, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for all water signs: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a general read. It's just for the next couple of weeks during the Taurian time. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. So the first card out here we have is Temperance. It's a major arcana card and it talks about Sagittarius. The next card out we have is the High Priestess, Pisces energy, another major arcana card. Wow. And the third card out is Judgment, another major arcana card, and it talks about Scorpio. Three major arcana trays, so this is something big here in someone's life that's going on at the moment. Just pull a couple more cards here before we start the reading. So it's for all water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the Page of Swords. It's air energy. Air is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Page of Swords talks to me about Gemini because it's a young energy. The Geminis of the astrological chart are the youngest in the chart. They're the children of the chart. But Page of Swords also talks about swift communication. Coming in, it can talk about. Here we have the Four of Swords, more air energy. Page of Swords can talk about research. It can also be the Stalker card. Somebody could be, watching your social media, checking you out. Let's see, one more card. We're all air signs. Oh no, it's not air. Why am I saying air? All right, water signs: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And we have the Ace of Cups, lovely. At the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is fire energy. Fire is Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. And this is a chatty, witty young person that's coming into your life. I feel it'd be in the next month or so. So let's have a look here. So I feel for some that they need to be a good friend for someone here. I feel that they need to bring in or they need to open up the communication to a friend who may be feeling a little bit isolated at the moment, and this is probably due to what's going on in today's society. I think you need to have a lot of patience with this person, a lot of patience and understanding, because they may be going through some an emotional time at this, at this time. I feel there has been silence between the both of us. I do feel that it could talk about this young person that's coming in, but I feel as well it's more meaningful to do with a friendship. I feel there could have been silence between you both. You could have had a bit of time out from each other. I feel though now that you're reflecting on the past, and you do feel that it's time for communication, you know, to open back up. I feel with the Judgment card here, this could also talk about a romantic relationship and a second chance, giving someone a second chance here, to do with love, because we have here is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings in the love area. It can also talk about, you know, feeling emotionally fulfilled. So I feel that if it's to do with a friendship or that, I feel that you need to open back up communication and let that person know that you're there for them. Because and don't be too judgmental, even of yourself or of others, but especially if it's to do with you know, a friendship here. I feel already that, you know, if this is resonating with you, you know who this person is. I feel though if it's a romantic connection here, it feels like that it's a younger energy that's either coming back in, looking for a second chance, or it's a brand new love. But it, you know, it's really positive. I think if it is somebody coming back from your past, I feel that you may had a relationship of, you know, friends with benefits, but I feel now that they're coming, if they are coming back, they're coming back now just, you know, for a romantic relationship, to kind of they're going to tell you how they feel towards you, how they emotionally feel towards you, and this is going to be very fulfilling, because I feel that you may not have thought that this was going to, you know, happen. You probably had, you know, you had deep feelings for them as well, but you hid these emotions, and you may have played it down a bit, that it was all just, you know, happy and light, because the King of Wands here is all about, you know, fun and games. But I feel that you realise now that you do have deeper feelings for them, and you would like them to come back around again, because there's reconciliation here with the Judgment card. I feel as well somebody's in for a really lovely surprise coming in the future, and this is to do pertain with love. Maybe it's somebody that you didn't, if this is a new love, it's somebody that you never would have thought that, you know, that they fancy it, or that maybe it is going to be just a little bit of fun. It could be just a one night stand, but I feel that, you know, because I feel that this person, if this is a new love, that they're a secret admirer. They haven't shown themselves, shown up, that they fancy it, but they will, and it'll come as a really lovely surprise. Very, very nice, yeah. I feel for some they need to get out in the outdoors a little bit more, and especially I think with this friend, if you do reconnect, and I feel that you should, maybe go for a walk together. I know you have to keep the 2 meters apart and that, but get them out in the fresh air. You know, because they may be just feeling a little bit sad at this time. There could be a little bit of heartbreak around them, and they're healing from it now. The heartbreak, you know, has been in the past, but they're still healing from this. I feel for others, you just need to get a little bit more fruit and veg into you. Start eating healthier. And now is the time, you know, you have all the time now in the world to be looking after yourself. taking care of yourself. I feel that there's angels around here that are looking out for you and that are guiding you. The angel Gabriel, and angel Michael. I feel definitely for some that at this time you're having dreams, lucid dreams. I feel that you need to be aware of your dreams. As you can see here with the High Priestess and the Four of Swords, and this is at the present time. You are, you know, putting your mind at rest. You're probably praying for some type of outcome, probably even to do with what's going on in today's society. But I do feel that you need to pay attention to your dreams, because they're trying to there's messages coming in for you that you need to, you know, take heed of. I do feel that for some that there's going to be a message from Spirit in the next 5 to 7 days when you listen to this message. I feel that this message is probably going to come from, you know, the outdoors. And it's just to say that, you know, your loved ones in the spirit are around you. I feel this might be even, you know, with a bird or a feather of some sort. And they're just letting you know that they're around you, they're supporting you. And this could be even a very a good friend that has passed on. I feel as well for some that there's a child here. Now this could be an adult, you know, if you have an older child or that, but they may be struggling at the moment. Or they could be just a little bit troublesome. But once again, I feel that, you know, you need a lot of understanding towards this child. I definitely feel coming up to the full moon here in Scorpio, because there's a Scorpio card here, and the moon. I feel that there's something going to be revealed to you, but I do feel that it's a nice, you know, a nice revelation of sorts. This could be somebody that has very, very deep feelings for you, because Scorpio is very emotionally deep, and you wouldn't know. They're kind of you know, they would go down into the still water, go where nobody else goes. But I feel that for some that this is definitely to do with someone that has deep emotions for you. They may be a friend, or they were a friend with benefits in the recent past, but they're coming back now, and or they're coming towards you. I don't mean that they're coming back, I don't mean that they've ever left your life, but they're coming now towards you to tell you how they really feel about you, and you'll probably be very surprised about it. But I do feel that it's you know, it's really nice, comes as a really nice surprise. And I do feel for others that there will be a a miracle within the next year or so coming to you. Miracles are not about like, you know, gaining money or success or anything like that. It's something that you've always wanted in your life, and I feel that is coming towards you. And once again, it's, you know, it's you may not have imagined it, but I do feel it's to do with some type of unconditional love. So yeah, water signs, I hope you like the reading. If you do, please like and leave a comment, share if you wish. Thanks very much. Bye.